Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Mason back with another episode from DG Reserve. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, turn on that bell for notifications. This vid right here is responding to lots of DMs I've been getting, not just recently, but for a couple years, about reselling in general. Also, we're gonna give you a whole tour of the store. Hope you enjoy the show. All right, that's it. A lot of people send me messages, all the time. This has been happening for years. How much money do I need to start reselling? Here's what I can say to them. If you have one pair of shoes, you can start reselling now. So if you bought the shoes for $150 or $170, even if you wore them and you get $120 out of them, take that $120 and go buy something else and make 10 or 20 bucks. Then you can buy something for $140. Make 30 bucks, buy something for $170. If you've got a few pair of shoes and you think you're gonna get top dollar out of them, just let it go. Move on. Make your little bit of money and move on to the next shoe. Stop waiting around for someone to give you StockX asking price for your shoe when you can make 50 bucks just by giving them a little bit of a deal. Everybody wants to think that they're getting a little bit of a deal, and if you can make them feel that way, you'll do a lot better at reselling. Another thing is with reselling, if you're posting shoes on your Instagram saying offer up, you're not gonna do really well. That's no way to run a sneaker reselling business. Figure out what your goal price is and put that goal price up there, and stop being lazy. You need to negotiate with people. So if you want $220 for the shoe, put $250. And when people negotiate with you, okay, if you get close to $220, you did good. If you get $210, okay, but you might get $240. But please, for the love of God, stop saying offer up. That is just the worst ever. I can't stand that, and I know a lot of people that just can't stand it. Real resellers do not post shoes and say offer up. They put a price. All right, guys, another thing I want to talk about is buying personal items. So the way that I shop for myself is I always think about what I'm paying for an item, how much can I sell that for? So just going off this right here. First thing I always do on any shoe is put drip grip on. If you do not follow drip grip, it is at DRIPP on Instagram. We sell sole protectors. They are the best in the game, hands down. It's a rubberized product that does not slip on slick floors. So let me tell you about my outfit right here. Atmos Dunks, I paid $300. I could peel the drip grip off right now and easily get my money back, if not about $50 more. These Stone Island pants I got on sale for $240. I could probably post them in one of the Facebook groups I'm in and get close to that. This Mary J shirt, I'm not gonna lie, I paid a ton of money for, close to $1,000. But I know that even no matter how many times I wear this shirt, I can sell this shirt for at least what I paid for it, if not a couple bucks more. My watch, I got this watch for a steal from my homie Gabe. He gave it to me for 10 grand, and if I posted this watch for sale right now, I wouldn't take less than 14,000. My hat, Fear of God, I got it for retail, and I could probably sell it for less than I paid for it because it's a brick, but I'll tell you what, I haven't got a haircut in about 2 weeks, and I really need one bad, so I'm rocking all my hats right now. Another thing is, guys, after talking about my outfit, I know everybody wants to look fly. It makes you feel good. You look good. So if you want to buy personal shoes for yourself, let me go ahead and tell you what I did. For the first year of reselling, when I really started taking this thing seriously, the only shoes that I wore were GRs. I wanted to make sure I had enough money to keep turning over and buying more shoes. I didn't buy anything crazy for myself. Now I keep under 25 pairs. I have 25 drop front boxes for myself. And if I go over 25, I pull one shoe out and I throw it on the wall. I got an MCA up there, size 11, no box. I didn't wear it a lot. I got another shoe for Christmas from my wife, so I decided to take them up here and sell them. I would recommend not buying any crazy personal stuff for yourself until you hit a goal. So if your goal is to make $5,000, $10,000, $50,000, whenever you reach those goals, go ahead and reward yourself with something, you know? But don't blow all of your hard-earned profit on some personals and then just beat them to death. If you do buy some personals though, don't forget. So we've had a couple DMs, guys asking us, how do we get all this heat? How do we afford this? How do we come up with the money to buy this? So I'll tell you a couple little stories about a few of the shoes that we have in here. So this Off-White Chicago is a size 11.5. I picked it up at SOE from my good friend Garcia. So the way I got this shoe was I had a Fragment Jordan 1 that I'd had for a while. I paid about $1,600 for, and he wanted me to add $1,000 on top. So I had $2,600 in this shoe, and now it's worth over $5,000. Let's see. Oh, so the Amarillo Fear of God, Yellow Fear of God 1. My friend Miles out in LA picked these up for me from a seller in a Facebook group. So I saw the shoe listed in a Facebook group for $1,000. I got the guy down to $950, and my homie went out and met him. Then Jerry Lorenzo left Nike, and you see what these things are doing. Okay, so this pair I picked up for StockX payout about 3 months ago. I think it was about $750 or $800, and now I think they're climbing towards about $1,500. These shoes right here are sick, bro. These Habibi Dunks, designed by a skate shop in Dubai. There was a guy in Boston that had like 8 pairs. I wish I had bought all of them, honestly. I got them for $1,750 for 3 pairs. I got a 9.5, a 10.5, and a 12. Now they're all hitting about $1,000. Great shoe. I have one in my size, and it's in the case right now. I don't know. I might keep it. So the way I made the money to get the money for those shoes is buying shoes like this. I would go to my Foot Locker, my local sneaker stores, and I would just camp out. I'd be the first one there when they had first come, first serve. I would always sign up on the app to try to get the shoes. This was a great one. I think I got like 17 pairs of these. And back then, I was just quick selling all of them. So I paid about $170 a piece. And I think I made $250 or $260 was the total. So I cleared what, 80, 90 bucks. Then I would take all that profit and go buy the next shoe. So this isn't the next shoe that came out, but I would go out and buy all these shoes. And I would get more pairs of this one because I had the profit from that one. I would get as many as I could. I would sell them, get my profit as quick as I can, and move on to the next one. So basically, the way that I got all that heat is by dealing with shoes like this. Dealing with GR shoes, getting as many as I can. Even if I made $20 or $30 a shoe, I was making profit. It was all about turning over inventory for me. And the same thing with clothing. So the way that I ended up with a lot of this clothing is I would buy Supreme stuff. I would try, on Supreme drops, buy as many as I can. I have a friend that runs bots. He would get as many as he could for me, and I would sell them immediately. So I might get 10 items, make $40 an item. That's an extra $400 that I could take and put towards a pair of shoes. All right, guys, so a lot of people have been sending us DMs and asking us how you actually start a sneaker store. So the first thing you got to do is buy sneakers. So here we are in the back stock room. Plenty of shoes. We got over 500 pairs back here. A little bit of heat on this side. All the clothes are down here. Bunch of Bape, Supreme. All our extra vintage stuff is over there. Here's a random box of other clothes. I don't know what's in there. Social Club and Cactus Plant Flea Market. Jordan ones are here. Over here you will see our cleaning station and where we cut and package drip grip. So shoes will come in. If they're dirty, they'll go right here. They'll get cleaned, inventoried, and they'll come back out here. All right, guys, so that was the stock room. This here is obviously our sneaker wall, where we fit about 170 pairs on there. Some of the stuff we have one size of, some of it we have every size of. Just depends on what it is. Up here we have Rude, Cactus Plant Flea Market, Social Club, V-Lone, and Bape clothing. This is all of our custom stuff we picked up in LA. The rest of the bottom rack is all vintage. This is all Supreme, and then you can see on the wall, we put some of the higher end stuff up on the wall, and then a couple of things we wanted to highlight. Over here, we got a little bit of heat in the case. We got to throw some other shoes up here, probably some Yeezys to generate interest because, normal people love Yeezys. A little bit of heat in there, some Gucci stuff, accessories. Over here, we threw Louis Vuitton and a bunch of heat in the case. Yeezys. This will be our buying counter right here, so when people come in to cash out or get store credit, bring it right here. And then when they're checking out, bam, this is where they come right here. Other than that, that's the shop. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this whole vid. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Click that like button, turn on the bell for notifications, and don't forget to go to our Instagram, dg.reserve, and give us a follow. Peace.